Oh, wow. I'm actually trying to find the chat because I might end up getting a phone call, but the first thing that popped up on my phone is Joe Biden officially drops out. Hello. So that's a bit of a surprise. That's what it just saw. It was a... What the hell are you doing? I was trying to find the chat room just in case I had to, answer a phone call. And the first thing that came up when I brought up my YouTube was a live stream of Cenk Uygur from the Young Turks saying that Biden, I guess, just announced he dropped out. He's not going to seek re-election. So that means they're going to have to find a new candidate.
Don't make it any worse.
Which I'm pretty much sure they already have. They're just not telling us who it is yet.
The comeback is a real deal. B.J. Smith, 6-year Pro Bowl MVP, the man responsible for more broken bones than anyone since people had.
Yeah, I don't know who they're going to replace him with, but according to Cenk Uygur of the Young Turks, Biden just dropped out of the presidential race. Which he was going to have to, though. I mean, after that debate, he really didn't have any chance, but I don't see how Trump could have a chance either. All he did was just sit there and bullshit his way through the debate. I'll run away from you.
That's just like Jade.
Who's Jade?
My friend. She's a cop. She got sacked for wearing makeup and an I Hate Life t-shirt to work and never saw a penny.
Frankie says, I'm yours.
She teaches kindergarten professionally.
You know, I know a lot of players who need to go back to school.
Not sure what I was up to.
It's a tough life and you lose something.
What did you lose?
Hope, Dixie, something. It's brutal out there.
That's just like Jade. Rats.
Listen, are you going to talk
Huh.
to friends?
I'll actually go check on that here in just a minute.
B.J. Smith, and I feel alive. I mean, really alive. Ain't nothing more invigorating than holding a man's head.
But there was a couple people live. I think Kyle Kulinski was live too.
Kill you in 1 second, old man. And he says,
And I believe Uygur said his source was ABC News? I'm not sure how many stars I got. Here. I'll just go in here where the cops won't bother me. And I'll go check on that. Huh. That may have been premature. Huh. I can't find anything about it. In most cases, I would say it would backfire, but in Biden's case, he was a bad choice to begin with. Yeah, I don't see anything here about that. Where is... Huh. Well, it appears to be bullshit. The only thing I can find is this thing where Cenk Uygur says Biden dropping out. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere else. Okay. The story is Biden tells an ally he's considering dropping out. I guess he hasn't officially dropped out. Oh my God. Okay, back to the live stream. Yeah. Well, I guess it's not official. They're just speculating. I really think he should, though. I think Trump should too, but I know he won't. As they keep going on about how Biden was pretty much just frozen because of supposedly his dementia. Well, they're not really taking into account that there's different types of dementia, including the one Trump has where you just ramble on and on about nothing. Pretty much like he did all night.
And sense of community that emerges from the struggle going on within all of us, between man and machine, between the angel.
But I guess it looks better if you just ramble on about stupid shit rather than just kind of freeze like a zombie.
Switchblades. That is passion.
Okay, so it's a bit like just 5 of us. What a show! I love Jimmy. He's so
I
cute.
think this was the one I was on.
I'd rather
I'm not sure though.
talk about my complications working with
Oh, looks like I am.
I'm a performer. I express myself anyway.
What am I missing? Got Cheetah, Banshee, Comet, Stinger. I can probably find most of those just running out in the street. Nope.
Hey, yo, be easy, man, yo!
Great, yeah. Me too. But as Mr. Chesterfield, you're so funny. What is it you say? Not in my house. That gets me every time.
Cheetah, Comet, Stinger.
I got those clothes you want.
Ah, here we are. Oh shit.
Oh, shit!
That seeing in the future
Well,
there
he
will be robots
agrees.
will change your life, no matter what your life's like now.
Kind of like
You blocking the
Oh,
street.
cool. Wait a minute.
See? He cannot hear from the...
Oh, what the fuck?
You blocking up traffic.
Oh. Where are these guys?
I was in the dating zone.
Okay, I guess I'm off to Starfish Island.
Jerky, they told me, Flo. It can't be done. Vice City is for sun worshippers and Philistines, and I told them no. I told them, if I'm directing a work of commercial dross down there, I must save my soul with some serious art.
Well, night sucks, but you can probably transfer to a different shift after a while.
Right. I feel ahead of my time. The best artists are ignored. I mean,
Go down here real
any
quick.
right-minded person would rather spend an evening watching me express the meaning of space as I move delicately across the stage in the dance of desire and denigration than flopping around. With you people!
God, my hair.
What?
My hair is all wrong. It clashes with my dress.
Zeus, Cicero, Shakespeare, Flaubert, someone, please save me from this hellhole.
Hello? 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 Put it out. There's a dude here. Hey, suit dude, I guess you're the new owner. Yeah. Which one of the boats is the fastest? It's already in the water, dude. I thought you might want to try her out. Dude, she's already running with a 300 horsepower engine.
The fiberglass hull, she just shoots through the waves.
She can do like 0 to 60 in 4 seconds flat, dude.
She can hold like 20 bales of the best Jamaican
Yeah,
smoke
yeah.
right in the hull.
So go ahead, dude. She's ready to fly.
Yo, suit dude, you got a light? Dude.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna try the boat thing, but I'm gonna try this other one. It's the other one I usually take.
Understand the judicial system and will ensure the truth is heard, no matter how improbable. We're not cheap, but what price can you put on truth? Call the Leo and Furex today at 866-974-2333. That's 866-9-SHADY. The Leo and Furex. Accidents happen, and we'll prove it.
The store leading the fight against communism is having a blowout sale! Ammunition has a wide array of peacemakers. Come by Ammunition on Militia Mondays, exercise your Second Amendment rights, and get 10% off all armor-piercing bullets. We're the only gun store that lets you...
I was a little kid in the 80s, so I don't really remember.
We've got them. Flamethrowers? Oh, yeah. No credit? No problem. No money down. 90 days. weekend is the Ammunition Film Festival with 3 screenings of the documentary Red Dawn. Ammunition, protecting your rights.
You're back on Day Chat with me, Amy, and my special guest. Let's go to the phones.
Mr. Maginot, Bruce from Corn Island. Big fan of the show, Mr. Maginot, big fan. I don't know about the robot thing. It's weird. Quickly, is he really 42? Did he shop in the kids aisle, or did he get on a roller coaster ride? I mean, what's the deal? Did he pay half price for the movie?
No comment. Next call.
Well, I was around. I just wasn't very old.
That's my line. I'm supposed to say that. Oh, God, this guy is such a dick. Next caller. Who's on the line? I mean, who's on line? Oh, what number is it? Who's on the line?
Hello, Claude. This is Morgan. I'm just vacationing down here, having finished my doctoral thesis into images of young boys in post-lapsarian Greece, and the erotic understatement of the fugue in contemporary Baroque. Fascinating
Whoops.
stuff.
Do you have a question? I'm confused.
No, woman. I just wanted to tell Claude about my thesis and discuss his bleaker Death in Venice street period. Of course I have a question, you silly girl. Claude, I saw Robot. Big fan, and that's praise indeed coming from me. I normally hate anything humanity has achieved since 1836. But one thing fascinated me. Claude, about the show, the pants. They were so tight, so fitted. How do you get such a marvelous, close, sequin figure?
Don't think I'm gonna make it.
Still. Oh, and were the sequins a reference to lasers?
Yes, yes. My, I agree.
Oh, there it
Thanks
is.
for calling. That is an important question. You see, I'm an
Guess I did make it.
people to see. Clothing. It's like a with a manatee and the lasers. It's very important.
You're kind of creepy. You're nothing like you are on the show. You're so funny there, joking with the family and putting out the fire started by the
Oh, here we
homeless
are.
guy and starting group hugs. But in real life,
I haven't
you're
bought the
just
porn
plain
studio
creepy.
yet, so let's see if I can.
Nobody tells how old Jimmy is.
Yep.
All you talk about is Archie stuff. Like nobody understands.
Look at that asshole.
Now, where's that guy that called me an asshole?
Oh, I assure you, it's loaded.
Respond to residence 19 Central Tron Island. Respond to residence 21 Central Tron
Dumbass.
Respond to residence 24 South Tron Island.
Power of a compact.
Small, but it's so big.
Injected. My Matsu Thunder. On the toll road of life, you have to pay to prove you can.
Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it before on any of my streams, but I won my hearing the other day.
Distilled into one vehicle. Because after you get struck by
And it was about my my former job. I won my hearing. My termination was ruled illegal, and disability discrimination.
The only Engels you're going to read is Laura Ingalls Wilder.
And I haven't. Well, they can appeal the ruling. They still have a few days. They haven't yet. They would be stupid to do that. The judge was not pleased with them at all.
or showing any doubts about the fairness of our system, then they should find the teacher or a policeman immediately.
Possibly.
Do yourself. Take both hands off the wheel and touch the steering. Do you feel the power? Ah, yes, friend. There's a lot of evil in the world, but there is also good. And I have been sent to shine a light on all degenerates, philanderers, murderers, liberals, and other evildoers and expose them for what they really
Oh shit, I remember what I was looking over here to do. It mostly just means they can't deny me unemployment anymore.
give it to me. There's only one thing that will save you. A highly fortified structure in the shape of the most powerful thing on the planet, me. Degenerates will ruin this great city. In my wonderful book, I tell of the impending disaster about to befall this planet. Nuclear holocaust, plagues of...
Oh, I was just lucky I kept my bills down over the years, so I have still a lot of savings.
But save yourself. Contribute to the pastor rich...
You looking for trouble, pal?
But I did just see that there's like 3 openings at the company I've always wanted to work for. In the field that I've been in for the past 20 years, so I'm gonna apply for all them jobs.
I'm Amy Scheckenhausen. My next guest is a rising star in the world of Norse mythology. He's appeared in several best-selling infomercials and traveled
I
the
thought I
globe
missed that
speaking
one.
at corporate trade world. He is Valhalla's finest deity and motivational speaker, Thor.
Hi. Hello, Amy. I'm happy to be here. It's been a long journey.
Now, I don't know much about you. I mean, I read Beowulf. Well, I didn't, but I read the cover. But, like, you're a Viking, right?
Did the tunic and goatskin boots give you a clue, maybe? I am a Viking, and a Viking that will not only help you unleash the Furies, but unleash yourself. It's in my Thor's Norse Power program.
Okay.
My life, you're dead.
My car.
An elder once told me, you must unlearn what you have learned. Of course, then he died of the green plague. There are some Vikings that are a bloodthirsty lot, yes, but no more than anyone else really. Nomadic people, Amy. We have cold fire in our souls. We have that fire too, Amy. You've just lost it since you've gotten television. Now, that being said, I'll answer your question. We are mostly non-violent, though many of the Vikings travel to Scotland. And mind you, anyone who goes there will turn bloodthirsty. You can't understand what the law is saying. It's all Thor,
Uh-oh.
directed, a boot.
I ran over an angry cop. Might not be such a bad thing anymore. He's probably going to put a plunger in somebody's ass. Yes, I did a community service. Now someone's ass will remain plungerless.
So is that all there is to being a Viking? Pillaging?
No, lass, no. Pillaging and battle are important, but we admire poetry as well, as long as it's told about whacking someone with a double-handed battle axe. What's holding you back, Amy? Chapter 3 of my book, I talk about listening to the bloodthirsty water spirit. It's really quite important. Can anyone here
I think I went there last night. Oh, no. That was Malibu. But it's the same sort of thing. Valhalla was that goth club, wasn't it? So, 1983. But right. What's
Oh,
it
some
mean
cops
about
did that
Viking
years
having
back in New York.
This is the 20th century. We have electricity, penicillin, jet
I
planes.
got pissed off at some guy and stuck a plunger up his ass.
I want some, but I heard the operation is really gross. You live like it's 980.
Yeah, I think he turned around and sued him and got like millions of dollars.
What should I do about her?
This traffic sucks.
Yeah.
Out of my way!
Aw, man, come on. Stinger and Comet.
Slave his children, set his house on fire. He shall not bother you again.
It must be nice to have you as a neighbor, not.
I live in no place longer than needed to fulfill my goals. Taking slaves, valuables, and food. Goal setting is very important, Amy. Not just for children.
You You're very weird and creeping me out.
Try again, Meg. Yo, be easy. Yo, you got it. You got it.
Your women here are prepared for battle. They are large, not like those scrawny things in the north. A woman who eats well provides for her man. You cannot set sail for robbing and pillaging on an empty stomach. It's like the story of the parson's wife and the troll.
I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
Great Carl Erson, ye mainlanders have no historical perspective. Read the runes. It's all right there. Talk to a grand.
The only one that's left is the... what is it? Comet.
What's going on? Come on, Mr. Nice Guy.
See, we too fled our homes due to lack of food, overpopulation, and the bitter cold. And, mind ye, darting out to raid passing ships is fine, but we needed a new land to have our way with. Granted, we roll and sail to an area, land in force, and burn down a local monastery or village, whereas you come in, destroy all the creatures, and sell plastic versions of them.
Police station in Little Havana.
But we should have done something about Canada.
Wait a minute there, Buster. My mother's half Canadian.
Oh, what are you going to do, wench? Sweep the ice furiously at me? Huh. Socialized medicine? Nah, you did it all wrong. You should have continued to the north and finished things off. I talk about this in the motivational learning tapes. That and Beware the Magpie.
They sure didn't give me much time.
Evil reigneth when darkness falls.
Oh, I didn't notice it. I'm actually doing the taxi missions now.
This show is not sexist, whatever certain bearded women might say. Women are people too.
Jesus Christ, they're not giving me much time here.
Go live in a chimney, you troll. The 20th century women are all the same. And me hag Helga, she don't really rubbity ways. She says to me, Thor, I ain't having no meat no more. I'm going to meetings. See, that's your problem. As soon as you sort something out, you have to go preaching from the rooftops to everyone else to live, not pillage or plunder no more, but live in boxes. And she says, Lord, it's not extraordinary. To yak skins, where previously it was only. I say, wench, come crying to me when we're not all floating off the streets for 2 months. You're all skin and bones. A man needs something to grab onto. Aye, ain't your fault. A cursed pixie goblin. What do you think?
Pixie goblin? What kind of weird ancient nonsense are you talking about? Now, Thor, I've got to ask you, how old are you?
I am as old as the fjords, as young as a newborn lamb.
Are you shy about your age? Just lie about it, like my mom.
Thor is never shy. Thor is mighty. Thor is a god.
And where are you from?
From the beginning of the flat earth, where the sun meets the sky.
Oh, right. By the beach. Great. Let's take a commercial break. We'll be right back with Thor. He's a real Viking.
Oh, shit. Where am I going here? Oh, the restaurant, not ammunition.
So now you're gonna start freaking knocking down girls.
Rock and roll is dead and pop is in. Why not discover the excitement of the science of music yourself at Synth & Son, the home of keyboards. Thanks to the science of music, you don't need musical terms.
What the fuck?
I created that just by pressing a button. Synthesizers are the new way.
The cops are just gonna run him over too.
Compositions when a machine can make music better than you've ever dreamed of. You'll be the hit of the party.
There.
Perfect for in-restaurant entertainment, cover bands, and funerals. Make views funky and death marches danceable. It's the science of music and Synth & Son. Remember, you don't know you're a musician until you try.
K-Chat with me, Amy, and my guest is Thor, Viking warrior and elf help guru. Do you have a last name? Oh, whatever. Anyway, what were we talking about?
We're talking about the wisdom of the ancients. There are many hurdles in life, Amy. I remember one of the first bits of fan mail I got. It came by bottle in the sea. A man of Lollard Island said, "A tiny woman came to our farm and swept in front of our door. A woodland troll has carried off my woman in the dead of night. Give me wisdom, Thor."
So, what did you tell him?
Hi, Amy. It was obvious the Black Plague was easy. As sure as you can't be a midwife to a fairy, expect wisdom from a fool, or find a good meal downtown on a Saturday night.
Okay. I really have nothing to ask you because I really don't think we're bonding quite right here. I'm more than a little confused. Let's go to the phone. You're on K-Chat with Thor.
Yes, hello, Thor. My name's Jay. I'm a huge fan, man. Your book really helped me get through puberty. Everyone else was into vampires and stuff. I just got into the Viking thing. It's pretty cool. It's been working pretty well for me. Anyway, my girlfriend and I, we fight all the time. She's always calling to check up on me. It really totally sucks. It's a drag. Like, I hang out at the strip mall with all my boys, and she shows up. Is there any advice you can give me?
Yes.
And I like Thor. He's my favorite on these thingies.
Maybe it was Fat Tuesday. Anyway, in the course of the night, the old woman at the house took out a horn of salve and smeared herself with it.
He gives good advice. Beware the dwarf.
Stove, sat astride a sweeping broom, and began to...
Hello? Excuse me, what the hell are you talking about?
Reading from the rooms, wench.
What kind of room is that?
It's a man's room and not appropriate for the warrior under 18 years old. But there's a moral at the end. Are you still there, Fair Jay?
Yeah, I'm still here.
You love this woman.
Yeah, I think so. She's really special. Especially in the back seat, if you know what I mean, Thor.
Then behead her and parade thy love around on a stick for the world to admire.
Wow, cool. Thanks, Thor.
Okay, I'd like to throw you out, but you've got an enormous sword and, yeah. Let's take another call. But first, listeners, Vice City, remember, don't behead your girlfriend and take her head around on a stick. Hello, you're on K-Chat with Thor.
Hey, brother. My name's TJ. Your book is fresh. Real fresh. Like, it's been a real inspiration and all that. It's most definitely on me and my crew's vibe. And that Loki brother, he's as slick as Salavex. You know what I mean, Trooper? In fact, me and my boys have started a Thor Fairy Club. You know what I'm rapping? We're on your vibe, man.
Aye, a Thor fan club. This pleases Thor very much. I shall speak of myself in the third person from now on.
Yeah, I wasn't really into school all that much. But I hear you, Thor. So anyway, we have this fan club, right?
What the hell's with this light?
Like the Five Lords of Valhalla, we gave it like a modern name, keeping things firmly in the 80s, you know? The blood. Ain't that off the wall, man? We follow your teachings to the letter, sir. Especially how you go around spiking fools with that wild, bad hammer of yours and getting people to know exactly what time it is. You hear?
Magic hammer?
Nah, T. We don't have any old types around here to strap us with
Police station in downtown.
We do have Mac 10, Tech 9s, Trey 8, Street Sweepers, and all that. You still on my vibe, brother?
Hey, I like the sound of this. Methinks I want to join your group. Do you pillage proper?
Hell yeah! We do it like a Viking. You ought to come party with us. We'll even make you an honorary blood. Word.
Indiscriminate pillaging. This is, as we say, the school of old. I am done with the wench. We shall meet. Till then, beware the frost giant, TJ, and the serpent with two tongues.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Yo, brother, where you land that funky fresh silver helmet? Those wings on the top.
The cops in this game are good at that.
Stop calling me a witch.
I have much to teach you, wench Amy. Only if you would listen. For many centuries, people have asked questions. Why is my family cast on to the gypsy woman appeared? Are there trolls living in my chimney? Aye, sure. I can tell you the story of the 12 children on a platter, or the midsummer snow. The spirit hatched from the cracks of the in the end, you need a spirit journey. Wandering spirit demands a wandering body. Take a long boat, pack only what you can carry, head toward the moon at high tide.
Okay, thanks for the advice. And with that revelation, I'm going to have to change topics. That was Thor, Viking warrior. Coming up next, we have another guest. We'll be back right after this.
Wouldn't you like to enjoy a Rusty Brown's ring donut?
I like to lick lovingly on the outside and then thrust my tongue in the middle. I like to munch it vigorously. I just love about it. All over my face. On Friday nights, I just can't stop eating.
Escobar International Airport.
Oh my god, so good.
issues.
Actually, before we let you get back to the show, I'd like to say something. I know that public radio may not seem very important in an era of poverty and famine and immense personal greed.
Yeah, I think K-Chat and VCPR are really the only ones where you can listen to. Oh, there it is.
Discovered gravity, or the pizza, or the fact that a lot of people love to hear themselves rattle. Anyway, sermon over. I hope you folks at home understand how passionate we are about public radio, and it has nothing to do with the fact I got kicked off the networks.
That was very moving, Jonathan. Back to pressing issues.
Don't make it any
Put
worse.
him on!
Hello. As you may know, you're on VCPR, and this is Maurice Chavez. That is, I am Maurice Chavez.
And who put all this shit in the way?
Not Javes or Chavez. This isn't a game show. Sorry about the upbeat opening. This isn't a game show. It's a political and social debate on free radio, without adverts. And I'm still Maurice Chavez. Hi. Next up on Pressing Issues, we tackle one of the most important issues in our country today. The issue of perception. Not credit card fraud. That's deception. But we're talking about perception. How we perceive the world. These are optimistic times we're living in. A time of go-getters and doers. Our hero is the entrepreneur, the shaker and the maker. Positive thinking, we are told, is everything. Think it, and we can do it. Or can we? Let's press the issue. Now, personally, some days I wake up and I look out the window.
I'm gonna try a shortcut. Might not be a good idea, but I'm gonna try it. Yeah, this probably was not a good idea.
Contradictions, as my therapist said. He was a young one. But whatever. I'm Maurice Chavez. And on our panel right now, we've got three very contrasting views about the issue of positive thinking. On my right, I have Gothic artist, vampire hunter, and, in his words, man of the night, Konstantinos Smith. Konstantinos, hello.
Greetings, Mortal. I hope this is good. I'm missing a seance.
You don't sound excited to be here.
No, man. I'm mind-numbingly depressed.
It looks like I'll make it there, but my shortcut wasn't all that short of a shortcut. Oh shit, either was this one.
Jeremy Robar. Hey, the ghetto, not the gutter. I didn't live in the gutter. I live in the ghetto. I'm a survivor, not vermin. I'm from the streets.
Okay.
Hey, I can teach you how to be a survivor too. All of you. I can help everyone. I've got what they call a gift for communications. I can help you all realize that gift. Make something of yourself. Realize your dream. I'm like a high school counselor. I'll show you your potential. It's easy. All you have to do is follow my simple program on audio cassette or VHS.
Okay, not right now. This isn't a commercial. And if you're not going to underwrite the station, I can let you read these blatant plugs. People pay for that.
Hey, everything in life is an opportunity. When I was in jail,
Kaufman Cabs in Little Haiti. Kind of funny she doesn't call a Kaufman Cab.
Vice City, Bogota, Lebanese, and Jamaican. If I can do it, I can help you make something of yourself. You could be just like me, a success.
Hey, enough, no more. Not a word from you until you are called upon again.
It's a 3-stage process. Learn, start, do it.
Hey, shut up! I'm warning you, this is my show. You shut your mouth. Shut it now and keep it shut. Do not push me, you shiny suited prick. Do not push me.
Hey, you have to dress to
Almost missed my turn.
I cover that in my program. People make judgments on who you are based on your appearance. Scientists say we form 98% of our opinions on a person in the first day of second we meet them. Hey, and if scientists say it, it must be true. I teach you how to live that.
Enough! This is pressing issues. Enough now, okay? Enough. Please, no more. Okay, my last panelist is someone without a plan to sell, without a program, but with a beautiful message. So it says here, Vice City Civilian of the Year for 1985, Jenny Louise Brown.
Hi, Maurice. This is such a lovely studio.
Thanks. How are you?
Great. In fact, I'm fantastic. Did you see the sunrise this morning? It was gorgeous. I've been smiling all day ever since.
Okay. Now let's get with the policy of ladies first. And since you seem to be the most pleasant person here, Jenny, let's start with you. You seem like a very happy person.
Oh, I am.
Really? Why?
Well, life's great, isn't it? I mean, good things come my way because I hold each one close because I deserve it.
I bet you wouldn't be so cheery if you had the Black Plague. Jenny's living in a fictional world. Goths like me, we see the world for what it is. Dark songs of the night, black nail polish, and very tight black jeans.
Like, everything is great. Like everything.
Konstantinos, you're shaking your head.
I know, Maurice.
I forget where this guy's going. Looks like it's just up the road, though.
There's only one thing good about life.
And what's that?
Death.
Death?
Yeah, and dying. That's good too. And black. And the moon. At least when you're dead, you can go around as an astral body and visit places like New Orleans. I love New Orleans. It's really hot and depressing.
Oh, death is good.
Is it?
Yeah.
What? If you're going to inherit a lot of money?
Yeah, no, I mean, yes. But also if you can be positive and upbeat about things. I mean, like my parents were brutally murdered a few years ago. Yeah. And I was really bothered, but I kept smiling and I got a lot out of it. I'm a much better person today having dealt with that. They were killed so I could have a great personal experience, and I see that now.
Lucky bastards. I wish someone would kill me. Then I could hang out in a graveyard all the time instead of just on weekends.
I know I'm really lucky to have the opportunity to learn about life. You can't control everything in life, so start a day with a smile, and you'll end a day with one.
When do you start a day with Konstantinos?
Usually with a pint of blood, it does. Then I light some candles and cry.
Okay, moving on before we're all sick.
No worries, I do, because I won't be constrained by you. Life is cheap, man, and then you die. If you prepare for the afterlife now, you will be able to summon spirits. That's the truth of the pentagram, man.
How profound. You've obviously got a lot of important things to tell the world.
The world is a lie, man.
This car's seen better days.
I am very much like Vlad Dracul, born in 1431.
You're scaring me. I wish you would smile and be happy.
Okay, right. This isn't going that well. Look,
Hey, can I say something?
No, I'm still pissed off with you, you shoulder pad wearing shyster.
Hey! Back down, Buster, before I bust your balls. No confrontation. As they say in the movies, I'm a man of peace. I'm done killing.
Work with me. What are you? A broken nose? Some speed in your eye? You're pushing me, man. I'm Maurice Chavez.
I know who you are. You used to be a clown. I saw you at a bar mitzvah once. You had a great act. What, did you get tired of kids kicking you in the shin? Still, you were a first-class talent.
I was?
Yes, great. But you lacked something.
I did?
Yeah, confidence, friend, confidence.
Alright,
You were all shot up with nerves.
I'd like to be all shot up with embalming.
That can be
No,
arranged.
probably shouldn't have turned
We're
there.
talking about me, not Mr. Constantino Smith.
Yes, confidence. It's where it all begins. Positive thinking. What are we talking about today?
I guess it worked out.
That nutty guy without any clothes. Yes, you're right. Positive thinking.
Exactly, friend. We're talking about you, Maurice Chavez. You couldn't cut it as a clown, but you're great, and I mean great as a public radio host. It takes a lot of work to be uppity and self-important all the time. Every cab I go in, the guys love you.
Thanks.
Hey, don't thank me, thank yourself. You've learned something, then you started something, and now you're doing it. That's what it's all about.
It is?
Yes, you thought your way to success. It's a 3-step program based on studying successful people. Like me. Or maybe learning start doing is a little too intense. Maybe you should just think, hold that thought, complete. I never had anyone complain about that part.
Stop that.
Hey, I engage with you, friend, and you're exchanging with me. I cover this in my second tape. One is a positive action as practiced by successful people like salesmen or prostitutes. And the other is a negative action as practiced by failures like winos and judges. What? Stop interrupting me. You gotta open your ears and close your mouth. It's very important. I tell my old lady that all the time. I say, hey, I don't want to hear no complaining. I come home with piles of cash every night and all you do is bitch. The learning starts in here and ends when we open this. Doing is a whole other story, but we'll come to that. Now, all you have to do is call me right away at 866-434-SELF, and for just one monthly payment, I will change your life forever. I promise you. I'll supply you with all the materials you'll need to completely change the way you see the world. Guaranteed.
So stop right now.
Oh, they should have got out of the way.
Not an infomercial.
Where am I taking this guy anyway? Ammunition.
Dating is a yes or no proposition.
Much
You
time
need
I
to
got?
open your mind to the maybes. We're discussing like friends, not debating like enemies. You see the difference?
Yes, I do. I think it's so much fun to be on the radio. I'd
Let's
listen
see if I
more, but so much
save any
slower
time by
when they come
taking the
across
actual
your
way the
family.
game tells me to.
Everyone, apart from the undead. They're the only ones you can really get along with.
Well, that's It's a start. But even you, Mr. Long Hair and Pale Skin, I can change your outlook. Guaranteed.
That's so great! Like puppies!
I saw some dead puppies once.
Constantinos, I've noticed you have a lot of negative thinking. Why the goth lifestyle?
Well, some say life is a tea party for zombies. Also, when you only wear black, everything matches. In fact, I'll keep wearing black until something...
My way actually looked like the best way.
That's poetry is written when you're horribly depressed.
Hey, listen, I wrote a haiku. Oh, the red daisy. Flowers retain all happiness. Sunshine. Yay! Sunshine!
You sound like you'd enjoy my program Motivate, Demonstrate, then Motivate Again. Nobody ever complained about that program. You hug people and you laugh like you never laughed before.
Let's get back to the topic.
Police station in Little Havana.
Jenny, let's start. How do you maintain such a positive outlook? It says in your bio that some awful things have happened to you.
I don't think anything awful has happened to me.
But it says your parents were brutally murdered.
Mommy? Where's Mommy? She's just fine. She's probably taking a nap. You're like my bad doll, Mr. Livingston. He's a bad doll. Bad doll. Not like my other dolls. My mom's great, though. Thanks for asking.
Okay, wow. You're psychotic.
Oh, they do, but not for these.
If it's psychotic to be happy, then I guess I am.
A stalagmite grows an inch every 1,000 years. That's slow and painful. That's how I want to live my life. If you can't see the misery, stay out of the kitchen. You may have noticed this Ankh tattoo. It's Egyptian and represents the breath of life given in the afterworld. It's my key to eternal life after death.
Hey, why don't you carry your keys in your pocket like everyone else?
Because only that which is burned or scratched into your flesh comes with you to the afterlife.
I bet my ex-wife will be there waiting for me in the afterlife. The bitch is crazy. Hey, can you put a hex on my ex-wife? Like some kind of spooky voodoo or something?
I do dabble in the dark arts and magic.
I ain't talking about magic like pulling a rabbit out of your ass or pulling quarters out of your ears. I'm talking voodoo. You know, dance around with a chicken voodoo. That bitch was a grass.
Why does everyone assume that just because we're goths, we're weird?
I don't know. The hood, cane, black fingernail polish may have something to do with it. When is the last time you seen the sun?
It's been over 18 years since I was out in open sunlight. I only leave the house if it's raining or if I need milk.
Exactly. Listen, I was just like you at one time, except I didn't wear makeup. That would get you a firm beating where I grew up. I'm not going to give you a sample of my course.
Oh, that asshole.
I promise you'll run out and buy.
Of course, things were going way too good there. Somebody just had to run into me.
For half an hour about how much it rains in Manchester. Life is what you make of. Look at me. I got a condo, a hot tub, a lot of girls.
Listen, you're really bringing me down, which is hard to do. I've been to the other side many times. Sometimes I barely come back. It's all about astral projection. Like right now, I'm projecting myself into the women's bathroom at the fairground.
Hey, that's a good trick. Maybe you and I should go into business together.
Aye, look, I've had enough of this love fest. You're a motivational gunman. You are a maniacally depressed loony with anemia.
Fuck.
You guys should hate each other.
Did you say love fist? Those guys are so super. Listen, I just wrote another poem. If I had a flower for every time I think of you, I'd walk forever in a garden.
And I just wrote a poem too. Shut up, you weird, pathetic people. This is my show, Maurice Chavez. Capiche? Comprende? We're not here to recite poetry or sell motivation tapes or talk to dead people. We're here to
Get a damn car.
Anyway, let's take a break. We'll be right back after this important information from Vice City Public Radio.
That's Pressing Issues here on VCPR, Vice City Public Radio. If you haven't given money to VCPR and you're listening to this station, you are a thief.
That's right, Michelle. You might as well throw a brick through the window and loot the place. How selfish you people are. This is public radio, serving the public with everything that is important, like me. So come on, keep us on air. It's really important.
Send us your money. I'm going to say this over and over until you do.
Yes, Michelle is known for her begathon tantrums. She cares about this station, unlike you. Think of how much money you spend on drive-through fast food and
That was one tough bush. Get the fuck out of my way, you asshole.
Jonathan Freeloader, Starfish Island, Vice City. Now, back to the show with Maurice Chavez, the asshole.
Well, I guess this guy don't scare easy since I just shot at somebody.
I'm Maurice Chavez. Welcome back. I used to be a performance clown. Now I'm running a debate show. Funny how things turn out, eh? Or is it? That's the question, you see. If we look upon life as a positive experience, do we make it any better? That's what we're discussing right now here.
That's just down the road.
Free radio with free ideas. Just keep those donations pouring in. Don't sell out to corporations. We all need a voice. Really, we do. And today a voice to three very different people discussing positive thinking. A healthy mental attitude. We've got a goth depressive, we've got a very happy orphan, and we've got a motivational speaker with a number of systems. So let's start with you, Constantinos, you strange, creepy creature of darkness. Have you got a positive mental attitude?
I like to think so.
Oh, really?
Misery and suffering, it's everywhere now. And I have real fatal disease. What bad can possibly happen to me?
You couldn't win the lottery.
The lottery, that's for people with hope. I don't enter.
You could. Damn, you two, help me here.
I think he's great. I think he's really sweet. I love your hair. It reminds me of a big shaggy dog with long, greasy, straight hair.
You know, Chavez, this weird goth guy, he's got a point. I mean, in many ways, what he's talking about is covered in my 3-step program, Tape 17. Motivate, demonstrate, then motivate again, Part 9. Facing home truths. You see, we all have to face up to a few home truths. I'll never be prom queen. Jenny will never have her parents. You'll never make it in the entertainment business. It's about realistic goals. I can change your life.
Just a second, Bogart. What isn't covered in your 3-step program? What don't you talk about in your Library of Congress-sized tape cassette library? Whatever we talk about, greed, goths, depression, changing lives. Who are you? What have you done that's so great? You wear a cheap suit. Your hair is stuck rigid with spray. Your breath stinks of whiskey. You look like you sell drugs to people. You're a joke, buddy. A bad joke.
Oh, now this is getting personal. I come on your cheap-ass show, I spare my valuable time, I cancel several important speaking engagements, I talk to thousands of VIPs in order to spread a message of hope. And this is how I get treated. I get insulted by a man with dandruff, I get slandered by a guy who couldn't amuse the birthday party of 9-year-olds, I get attacked by a guy who works on a volunteer radio.
This is not volunteer radio. I own a salary.
Of course, now I can't even find a comment. Got
Some
away.
guy with a microphone and a cheap jacket, and a look that says my highest hope in life is to work in a bookstore. I'm a go-getter. You're a cheapskate.
You're a fraud with nothing to tell people. And no way of helping people.
Funny, I was just bitching I couldn't find one of these.
Hey man, what you doing?
Stealing your car.
Started in the UK.
Is that so? Piece of paper. Bring that to the concert and set it on fire. I ain't no Ronald Reagan or rock, babe. Album charts are a metaphor for human isolation and the breakdown of interaction. I say it's time to rock, right, man? That's right, because I say it is. Because, sweetheart,
What's the stove on?
I am Love Fist, the biggest band in the world.
South de La Habana. Northwest 1021 South de La Habana. Suspect on foot.
Oh yeah, I haven't grabbed that thingy yet. Oh yeah.
You see, I am the fist. He who pays the piper plays the tune.
Oh, I didn't know you had a piper in the band.
Well, I was talking metaphorically. Condensed meaning, enlightenment. We're a family living in Death Valley. But I walk alone. I am on a spiritual journey. And if this dick anybody stands in my way, the contract says I walk. I've been dragged back, held down, and embarrassed by those guys. No, it's part of being in a band. Like wearing makeup.
Yeah, but wasn't Percy voted guitarist of the year by Corab Rock Monthly?
Look. I love the whole bit of fuzzy guitar. Right? Without the torrents of abuse, Love Fist would be over. New contract reflects it. As an artist, it's really important that I make a lot of money. Right, man? You need to keep you and our friends and your diamonds in that, eh?
Yeah, rock on, Keith. Roger, what a trip.
Yeah, shut up, you silly top.
Ugh, let's take a caller. Hello. Ooh, you're on the line with Love Fist. Hi.
Yo.
Oh, wonderful.
I get crazy.
Listen, seriously, the big hair, the limousines, the girls, the partying, the clubs, the hotel suites, another TV smashed into 1,000 pieces, right? After my unfortunate incident in Cleveland, I told the press, I don't like Mondays. This livens up the day. If you're asking me if we was using vacuums, music is reversible. Do you want me to say, congratulations, you have just discovered the secret message. Dreams are made to be broken. Like so many broken dreams, I want to pick up the pieces together. God, I am so glad. I think...
What do we got here? Pizza Boy, Whoopi, Baggage Caddy.
Song says everything that needs to be said about love. When you belong to the night, it's best to take advantage of it. And what takes you up will take you down, man. If everyone remembered that, the world would be okay. Thanks, love. You are a real smart cookie.
Thanks, Jazz. Now, do you think it's important that, well, I mean, you're a great-looking guy, even though your girlfriend is a cheap tramp. But do you think it's important that rock and roll bands look good? Or is it about the music?
Like I said, I'm a creature with two faces, babe, you know? An angel and a devil. And that means it's really important to look good. Music cannot stand on its own. You need to look good singing it. I'm tired of people saying all we care about is partying, that we can't play. If we couldn't play, people wouldn't come to our concerts. We're not going away, and if we do, it won't be on purpose.
Oh, we did, creep.
We're on the radio, love. Stop dragging me down. I told you, if you ride a whirlwind, don't be surprised when the dawn breaks.
Why are you waving your hands at me? Oh, I'm supposed to go to commercial. I'll be right back.
Howdy. Welcome to Farewell Radio, which gives the public exactly what they want. High-quality educational programming about serious topics, and a consistent reminder that the world is going to hell in a handbasket if you don't give us money. Remember, Vice City Public Radio is commercial-free because it is funded entirely by donations from our listeners and corporate sponsors. So if you're enjoying the show, why not make a contribution? I'm Maurice Chavez, and this is Pressing Issues. Pressing Issues is a roundtable.
I remember when I was a kid and I used to watch public television, they actually used to say shit like, "You're stealing if you don't donate."
And then they argue amongst themselves for a bit, before leaving with views more extreme than when they came in. Only joking, ladies and gentlemen. This is a show founded on the ancient Greek principle of
Forget about it, Mario.
I don't think I've driven one of these yet. I'm surprised they haven't ran into one of those damn Hermes cars yet.
Asian pajamas, Chinese bandana, something missing? With a throwing star, kendo sticks, or nunchucks at Vice City's one-stop shop for the silent fashion assassin.
Yep. Cuban herpes.
Complete the look.
Hey! These costumes that appeal to the working man, because after you spend the day working on steel mill, you want to wear tight leather clothes and play air guitar. That's what we're about. The recent album was a musical trip through hell, and I think it shows.
Oh yeah, it does.
I mean, I saw Satan. He didn't like what he saw in me. He saw darkness. I saw Jesus. Ask man, I can find treasure in the dark. It's that, it's that, what's it called? Yeah, that's the thing that typifies me as an artist. Heart and soul. Head, proud.
What we got? Mr. Whoopi Pizza Boy Caddy.
bullshit about light and darkness, like the moon. But seriously, it's really...
Oh, thanks, Jazz. I've always thought your music really lets people see into your soul.
Right, into great big pools of pain, you dangerous bastard. You see, babe, I've had my heart broken, and I'm still a man. I'm working on a song right now called Fallen Stars and Shattered Dreams in the Rain. It's about being able to communicate through music rather than words. Set in a wind tunnel. That's why there's a huge snake painted on my jacket. The snake symbolises kind of a subconscious power force. Because life is pain, babe. Without music, I'd be lost. This new album is our most mature work yet. I am brilliant on it. Because I sing from the heart.
About heartbreak?
Babe, don't go there, please. You do yourself a favour, take it easy. My people spoke to your people about this, and seriously, I appreciate it. I would check it, but you have to understand, it's too soon.
Because Shari left you.
Babe, my people spoke about this to your people. I said, do not mention Shari. It's like sticking needles in my soul. Voodoo. Who are you? Are you my personal devil? You could do this to me. The pain is too much. I have hair on my face to hide my soul. Shari had to go because she wanted to be a Marine. We couldn't be together. Seriously, don't go there.
This is so sad. Tissue out there. Oh, Jazz. I'm so sorry.
What the fuck?
Seriously, love, if you listen to the song Dragon Eyes, it says everything that needs to be said about her. You can't help me. It's raw, like a chicken's head, you know? The pain grips you,
Here
makes
it
you
is.
think about everything. It's the longest night of all. December of the soul.
Jazz, this has been the best. For all you Love This fans out there, it's time for a con. It's Amy? Oh God, you forgot my name?
Yeah, whatever. Citizens of Vice City. Now you've got the opportunity to win a part with my signature. I only give away parts of myself to people who have bought all our records, so you've got to answer this. On which album did Beast Fist appear? Was it A, Dogs on Heat, B, Fat Chicks All Day All Night, or C, Devil's Own Band?
For the chance to win tons of...
Mission. You worked as a clown at birthday parties, corporate functions, bar mitzvahs, and go-go bars. You, realizing that you were a hollow man that can only take on the personality of others, decided to become an actor. And despite going up for 17 auditions that year, you only got work as a fluffer in a sex ed video. Your tax returns show that you earn less than $2,000.
Oh, Caddy and Pizza Boy. Or Mr. Whoopi.
I know I will. We'll be right back on K-Chat after these messages. Thanks.
What makes a real American? A cowboy hat, enjoying a fine
Give me a break.
going to a baseball game, shooting a gun. Maybe it's the freedom to go into a poor country and tell them how to do things. Hey, those are all great qualities. One thing that makes a true patriot is the ability to choose an American car. When you buy an import, you take a hot meal off a hard-working American's table. This poor girl is going to starve to death just because you bought a cheaper, more efficient Maibatsu. Without gross symbols of excess, what will Americans have to look up to? Our great industries are threatened. Cars, pornography, armaments, and they need your help. So the next time you buy a car, a piece of adult literature, or a missile defense system, make sure you do the American thing. Oh, Max, we go everywhere together. Right, boy?
At Pet Stuffers, we know there's nothing like a relationship between a man and his dog. Sometimes you just can't let go.
Max, you didn't eat your food. That's the second week in a row. Max?
When the unspeakable happens, just put your four-legged
No,
friend
I know
in
where
the
there's one at.
freezer. Then call Pet Cut stuffers. We'll be there within a week to pick him up, and in less than a month he'll be back as good as new. Through an ancient Egyptian miracle process called you and your best friend will always be together.
Yeah, that's a good dog.
Cut stuffers. When you...
Oh, here we go.
Feeling great is looking great, and the way to look great is to have great hair. That's great. Sissy Spritz, when you're clubbing or sticking your head out of a stretch limo sunroof, you want to know your hair is performing to the limit. With Sissy Spritz, it's hair for the future, not the past. When you have great hair, people know you're a winner. Sissy Spritz makes normal. Dilated pupils, paranoia, heart palpitation.
For your breakfast cereal. How do you think a little kitty enjoyed that on his birthday? Not very much. There were tears, not laughter. I can assure you, vegetarian performance art must be stopped.
Jumping Jehoshaphat on a pogo stick. You city slickers got more issues than a newsstand. Can we talk about public safety here? I ain't got all day.
What? Is there a corn on the cob eating contest you have to get to? Get some chitlins and grits in the oven? You got a date with your sister, eh?
Hey, be nice, man. I just wanted to talk a little politics, and you made it all personal.
Right. Let's all stop bickering, especially you, Shrub. I've got my eye on you. Public confidence is at an all-time low. Nobody feels safe anymore. Just the other night, I saw a man running amok with a gun, shouting he needed to defend himself. Gun sales are up, book sales are down. What do you think, John F. Hickory? Please, press the issue.
All right, that's better. Sticking to the matter at hand. Well, it's quite simple, mister. Immigration is to blame. People are flooding into our state from all over America. Trash. It's quite simple. They're bringing their highfalutin, uppity, out-of-state ways and corrupting the place. Ruining it. That's why I and my organization propose we take Florida out of the Union. We start anew as our own country and ban people from Missouri or Kentucky or Philadelphia or any of them fancy places from setting foot on our soil.
You think what?
There's not much left. Just Mr. Whoopi. I'm gonna trespass you. Hey cop, you're trespassed. Get out of here. Told ya.
As long as I give it a complicated title, are you ready or just...
Ooh, I think so.
Good. Then hold my hand. It helps me think.
No!
Okay, sorry. Don't be so weird. God, everywhere I go, just like the university won't let me display my beautiful and sensual woodcuts in the student commons. It makes me so angry! Where was I?
You were talking about yourself?
Oh, yes. The ego is a dangerous thing, especially in boys. I'm a yogi. Anyway, so what I did was dress up like a man and enter into the man world. I can tell you it was more horrifying than I imagined.
What did you do?
Well, the first chapter, I was a roofer. These sexists spent all day on a roof talking about us. I was expected to sit around and talk about what I had done to women. Of course, I had
Don't make it any worse for yourself.
So what's the name of your book?
Yes.
I don't think I was ever able to do this one. Or at least pass this one. Nope.
coming in.
Not all that great. Oh good, my car's still here.
It's the media selecting right-wing blondes to propagate conservatism.
I don't have blonde hair.
Not yet, Amy. Not yet. Did you know men drink beer and smoke cigarettes and wear hats?
Yeah?
Yeah, well, you must have read my book.
And wear hats.
I discovered a lot of things. I was also a policeman and an untrained brain surgeon, and they're all the same. All women haters.
But just because men like sports and hats doesn't mean they hate women, does it?
You self-hating fool! Of course it does! The media, meaning you, falsely portrays feminists as bra burners, outdated, combat boot-wearing bad mothers. Why don't you take your...
We'll teach you how to make clothes, march in squares, shine shoes.
I don't want this. Enjoy.
Damn, it's getting hot in my house. I turned the air conditioning down when I started the stream because it's loud.
If for some reason you'd like to speak to Michaela Crapper, just give her a call on K-Chat. Who's on the line?
Michaela, hi. Hey, sister. I'm wearing trousers. I haven't shaved or waxed in 9 months. I left my...
Let's go here.
Guess you're the new owner. What are you, mob, cartel? You don't look Mexican. Anyhow, I guess you better get on with the things are gonna change around here crap. Maybe threaten one of the drivers. Go steady on Ted over there. He's just had his hernia fixed.
Well, yeah, things are gonna change around here, lady.
Oh, crap, Sonny. Might as well leave this to me. I've been doing this for years.
Now, here's this. We are now under new management, and things are gonna change around here again. Our new management team.
Which gang are you?
Well, I'm not part of any gang, actually.
What's your goddamn name, kid?
Versetti. Tommy Versetti.
Our new management, the Versetti gang, is gonna make sure we get no trouble. Capiche? Out.
Would you like the capiche? I like the capiche. So this is how it's worked in the past. We run the firm as usual. If we get any trouble from rival firms, you beat the crap out of them. Then they beat the crap out of us. Then you beat the crap out of them, etc., etc. You got it?
Yeah, I guess.
Just grab a taxi from the garage if you feel like jumping in.
You know what? Not a very hard mission, so.
Okay, we got a high-class fare needs picking up from Starfish Island. Any takers?
Out of here, I'll take it.
Intellectual as a hemorrhoid. Goodbye.
Well, it's nice to see my work has stimulated such healthy debate, don't you think?
Michaela, she hated you.
Yeah, nonsense. Poor dear was in bits. Not very used to the cut and thrust of academia. I thought she expressed herself poorly and didn't know what she was saying. Probably burned her husband's cakes or something. It is important for me to confront the differences and similarities between myself and other women. I am smart, strong, I seek liberation. Your society imposes on me.
Hope the timer doesn't run out.
Everything has two meanings.
Exactly. Apart from the word through, which has 5. You can choose to be a victim, Amy, but after you read my book, you'll realize men are irrelevant. Can a man have a baby? Do I need a man to have a baby? No. We don't need men. We need more parts of the town we can call our own. More parades, more gatherings of understanding where women can beat each other with pillows and rifles.
This is my fare. Back off, asshole.
That makes 2 of us. Right. Listeners, don't go away. When you come back, we'll have a new guest, and I promise they'll be more interesting than Michaela Crap Artist. Michaela, it's been a pleasure. I'm sure we've all found this very illuminating, and why our beliefs are right in the first place. We'll be back right after this.
Thanks, nice one.
Giggle cream. What makes desserts funny?
He was a man of peace, living on a quiet farm in North Dakota.
Get it! Okay, okay. Please, don't hurt me. Never went for you.
I'm a man of peace. I'm done killing. I want to raise a family. That's just it, Tim. They've got your family.
Jack Howitzer is Tim in Exploder. From the heart of America to the jungles of Cambodia, follow one man's quest for peace.
Richie back. Is that you?
Tim, I know you come. Just like old days, we kill everybody.
Tim, they've got your wife, but I know
Established 1977.
He went in to save his country, but found his family and lost a friend.
Ochi!
Tim, don't leave me. You taught me baseball, Tim, and how to run.
No! He would have been a fine American. I'll cry when I'm done killing.
Get yourself a body bag, strap yourself in, start making friends the American way. Exploder. Evacuator Part 2. Rated PG. May include patriotic garbage.
So, hello everyone, and welcome back to K-Chat, Vice City's main place for things. I mean, well, it's a place in Vice City where things go on, like interviews with things, or other things like that. But at the moment, it's interviews, and I'm Amy Scheckenhausen, the best interviewer in Vice City, and exclusive to K-Chat. Remember, you went away.
I'm gonna check something while I'm here. I can't remember if I did this one or not. I think I did. Yeah. And while I'm here. I don't think I got the thingy that was over here before. No, I didn't. Alright, hope you sleep well.
I know what
changing. That's the new science out there called genetics. It's going to be real popular real soon. But what it tells us is all animals are pretty much the same from a genetical level.
Oh, cool.
Damn right it's cool, babe. You know what that means, don't you?
No, I haven't got a clue.
It means we've all got to start caring for one another like family.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Like, my brother is a cockroach, and my dad is a pigeon, and my mom is a fly. Is that right?
Well, sort of genetically speaking, but you're bang on, love. And you know what that also means?
No.
You could, legally speaking, marry any animal you wanted and have kids. Unless you're married already, babe. You ain't married, are you?
No, I just split up from my boyfriend. He didn't like me being on the radio. Whatever. Said I...
Yeah, finally. Didn't think I was getting out of there. Thought Tommy was going to have a new home right in the middle of that swimming pool.
Spider monkeys, jealousy, and fur and stuff. Else? Everything you learned in school was a lie, babe. A lie.
Ouch. Oh. Damn, that sucks. I guess I'll go do this. This cutscene's annoying. I don't like it.
Down and dirty with animals, because I love them and
Sells propagating by singing or pretending to be a tree. Have you ever heard a whale sing? It's a lonely form of beauty and some very ancient wisdom, helping people to help themselves with drama and choir and flowers and my dad's money.
Listen, trust fund Tommy, your ideas are pathetic. It's no wonder that mankind has woken up one day to find me in charge, amigo.
Mr. Shrub, you got elected on a campaign promising to reduce taxes to zero. But under your stewardship,
We've seen taxes go up by 20% and services decline.
Nobody is interested in your statistics, Chavez. Let me tell you something, pal.
This is usually the best place for this, for anyone that's new to my streams.
I cannot stoop to your level. They assured me this was a show that understood politics, where we could debate things mano a mano. And I find myself having statistics hurled at me like so much stale confetti. We cannot boil people down to numbers. You have no idea, my friend, what it takes to serve, the sacrifices I've made to help my country, to help Vice City, the complexity of government, the hideousness of my wife, and the way her thighs grow like our national debt. Oh, sure, some people like that, but not me. It's a nightmare, my friend, and I have it thrown back at me by an ingrate like you. I could scarcely get up in the morning.
And with that outrageous revelation, let's take a quick break to tell you something very informative. You're listening to Pressing Issues on Vice City Public Radio. Over to you, Jonathan.
Hello and welcome back. I'm Jonathan Freeloader, and you're listening to VCPR. This portion of Pressing Issues is brought to you by Ammunition, a proud supporter of public radio and our community. We hope you're enjoying Pressing Issues and the way it challenges your view of society. Unfortunately, public radio in Vice City is under pressure. That's because we're better than everyone. You can't hear this kind of hard-hitting, long, drawn-out programming anywhere else. But you have to give money.
That's right, Jonathan. Money is important. It can be exchanged for goods and services, like
Two.
getting a hip replacement or funding a starving child in Australia.
I feel all covered with flies right now. Call us, pledge your money, give 10% of your income. That's all we ask. And for that, you know everyone can be educated on the importance.
Have you been popped? I never saw that before.
10% is a really small amount. I remember when I was volunteering in Central America, to make myself appear less shallow, the native peoples would give you 10% of their land for a pair of mirrored sunglasses. And they would run around me saying, chicle, chicle, which is Espanol for pretty woman. It was very spiritual, like waves.
Absolutely. But remember, this radio station could disappear. The voice of unprofitable radio could be silenced. One day you wake up, roll over, and she's gone. You go into the kitchen, there's a note scrawled, the sound of a taxi leaving in the distance, a thunderstorm rolls in. It's a metaphor for my haircut, or this pledge drive.
Yes, the pledge drive. Become a member. Only members or people with radios can listen to this radio station.
Oh, cool. Lost my star.
Shouldn't we give out the phone number?
I don't gotta keep looking for cops.
The library I volunteer at, look it up yourself. No, you can't go to the bathroom, and stop crying.
That's good advice. Now, back to Pressing Issues.
Welcome back to Pressing Issues with me, Maurice Chavez. On our panel, we got the secessionist lunatic John F. Hickory, liberal rich kid Callum Crayshaw, and neo-fascist congressman Alex Shrub. Gentlemen, welcome back. Let's start with you, Mr. Hickory. Why the F?
For Florida. I'm a patriot. I've even got an orange grove tattooed all over my groin.
Excellent. But back to the matter at hand. Public safety. How do we get guns under control in this city?
By giving everyone hope, a dream of a better tomorrow, by encouraging people to grow their own root vegetables. What's the satisfaction of holding a gun in your hand when you could be holding a hoe, planting seeds in a peasant village?
Keep your hoes and seeds to yourself. We don't need gun control. If you read the Constitution, it's a sacred document that should not be changed. Under our Constitution, women couldn't vote, but the liberals come in crying crocodile tears. We need to get scaremongers and non-believers men like you, Chavez, under control. I've got a good mind to have your funding removed.
We don't get any funding.
Yeah, exactly. Well, good. You won't see a penny out of me. You've got to stop spreading these lies or I'll whip you myself. I'm not afraid. The Constitution asserts a man's right to bear arms and arm bearers and all points in between. Whoever heard of a gun or a bear causing problems? This is all cocky pop or whatever.
I think you gotta do like 55 of these deals, like 55 or 56. It takes a while.
And unemployment comes from poor economic performance and lazy people. If you had a job, would you steal a car? Of course not. And if you had a high-rise condo, a mistress, and a seat on the board, would you run around graffitiing your name all over town and making a nuisance of yourself, spinning on your back and popping and locking and... Not a hope. It's simple. If you don't have a job, starve. Get out of my constituency. By force if necessary, and starve.
That is quite simple. Are you really saying that?
Of course I am. Vice City is a growing city. Of course, there are going to be some growing pains, but what I tell people is this. Gather up your life savings, buy yourself a piece of swamp, drain it, and get rid of the damn wildlife. Then apply for planning permission. Pretty soon, you can have your own retirement community or resort destination holiday place. You can start making money out of the boom, the shrub-inspired boom, and enjoy the kind of things sensible people have. Personal bodyguards, massive fences, and a bigger collection of guns than the other guy. It stands to reason.
No, 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 no. Keep them out of here. We do not want any more old folks. If there are any old people listening, go back to your homes. Florida does not want you. Please, die somewhere else. What's wrong with Nevada or Kansas? We want a river. We need a river. The Freedom River.
And what about the other crimes? It seems car crime, fashion crime, drugs, everything is on the rise.
Absolutely. Of course it is. When I was in Uganda, people were poor, but they were happy. The more you have, the less you have. And that's kind of what I'm all about. There's satisfaction in spending all day weaving a basket, rather than just buying one at the store. At one point in Uganda, I saw a great lake of sand and a massive speaking dog. It was a dog of love, not of hate. It was a spirit journey.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about hopes, dreams, the magic of television, especially public television. Puppets can say what men cannot.
Yes, but how will that stop people taking baseball bats and pounding the living crap out of each other, as I saw in a Mother's PTA group meeting recently?
Baseball is our national sport, our national pastime. Joining together as men in order to reward the act of running around in a circle. I will thank you not to take its name in vain, Chavez.
I hate that spring training. Who do those guys think they are? Coming here and getting in the way, showing us no respect, drinking our orange juice and seducing our women folk. Train in your own home, mister. Our national game down here, my friend, is digging. Digging a big ditch. Ditch of hope, which will flood into a river of freedom. So far, we've dug 17 feet. We're almost free, almost, when we are floating away in the Caribbean Sea, free to run things our way, singing Kumbaya in the sunshine.
Looks like I found a few more customers.
Free barbecue and pinball for everyone. Sophisticated entertainment.
Yes, but what about the little guy? What about the guy who is standing there saying, I like being part of America. I like it a lot. I get public radio. I can hear Maurice Chavez. I own a small one-bedroom home. A business selling flowers to people stuck in traffic. 3 or 4 radios, all turned on to BCPR. A dog. 15 ice cubes. But I don't feel safe. I'm worried about gangs.
Gangs are a myth put out by the liberal elite to patronize and demean the working man. I mean, what kind of right-minded youth from a poorer background is going to spend his time stealing things and posing in silly clothes when he could be getting ahead with a minimum wage job and making his parent proud? The dream of America is to live in a duplex and share a yard. Why would anyone want to threaten that great future? Answer me that and I'll show you a green dog.
And speaking for the underdog, the foundation I set up with my trust fund, we believe gangs are a valid expression of a people's identity, a grouping, a community within a community. Gangs are a way to be noticed in the boxy suburbs. You scream out. Rather than urinate at the edge of your camp like a proud native, we spray paint our names on the walls at the mall to ward off predators.
And that's supposed to terrify people?
No, no. We believe passionately in non-violent solutions to life's problems. Gangs have to learn to love, to be inclusionary. We'd award badges to good gangs and give bad gangs a silly hat to wear. It would give people something to feel a part of. Kill with kindness.
Get out the way! Yes, but what about the guy getting beaten up on the street? Or the man having his motorcycle stolen? What about him?
Or her? Some of the best bikers are really women. Anyone can join our group. This is about poor people getting together.
But your father owns half of Florida. How are you part of the working class?
Like I said, possessions are not important at all. I'll pick
That's
up
a good one.
hitchhiker in my convertible any day. The other day, I picked up a young woman and we discussed a non-violent solution to war. We called it peace.
Your father is a great man. He's done more for the arms trade in this state than anyone else, myself included. And you shame him with this socialist, jiggery-pokery hootenanny. America America needs hope, not songs that are supposed to send food to the poor. Songs will get you nowhere. This country needs something to aim for, like being rich and laughing at poor people, or being in government and laughing at the electorate.
Now, Mr. Shrub, let's not make this personal. I appreciate your attempt to press the point, but we are here to press the issue. My city is tough, and I think we're not really providing any serious solutions. So far, we've got secessions rearing its ugly head for the first time in a century and a half. We've got ignore it, and we've got give everyone a flower. You're all a little unrealistic, yes?
Come on now. Hey there, my friend.
Maurice?
Not to say
Looks like I lost.
and moronic. Mr. Krayshaw, how do we stop people running amok in the city with machine guns and heavy artillery?
You've got to give a man a chance. Prisons are overflowing with wasted potential. Make the guilty men innocent once more. Free them from themselves.
How? How on earth do you do that?
Well, you could let them off.
Marvelous. Great. That's a sensible plan.
Then they wouldn't be guilty anymore.
We've been doing that for years, you idiot. How do you think we'd keep prison
Oh,
costs
great.
down? They ain't by magic or cooking the books. We save that for education. But, as in most things, we in government are saving money so that you don't have to. When we spend less money on services, more goes to administration salaries and expenses, which helps make lives a lot less difficult for everybody. It's about sharing. Sharing your taxes out amongst the
Well, that cop ain't very bright.
That's why I worked so hard at school, so I could reap the rewards now.
I thought you worked hard at school because the other kids laughed at you and called you a square.
That's a damn lie. They called me wet fart.
They called me the Bat because my voice didn't break until I was 19.
So, Mr. Shrub, I take it you don't believe in regulation.
I believe in giving people a chance, not tying them down with lots of needless regulations. The fact is, business is run by moral people who won't do anything illegal or try to get rich quickly.
But since you got elected, Vice City has been characterized by a government
Oh my God.
to the poor, offer tax breaks to the rich, and pay people to dump toxic waste near schools.
Yes, we've made a lot of progress.
And up on Capitol Hill, you were instrumental in pushing through a bill allowing the manufacture and sale of giggle cream, a dessert with potential lethal consequences.
Not true. Only 23 people have died, and several of them probably deserved it.
So, with people being set such a bad example by big business, how are they supposed to respect each other, to act safely in society? And how are they policed by a demoralized and underfunded police force?
Well, I'm afraid that's apparently quite a difficult question, but my solution is easy. I'm gonna talk for a long time about a subject not in any way related, and pretty soon people will forget all about it. I'll remind people that I have a great haircut, and that under my stewardship, Vice City has had on average 15% better weather than before, while crime rates only go up if you don't turn the graph upside down. Turn it upside down, and they have under me, Alex Shrub. Vote Shrub for president and you'll have a friendly face in the White House, a man you can trust, a local man who likes golf and laughing and photo opportunities at your store or place of business. Just send me a letter. I'll send you an automated photocopied response. We call it democracy, and that's where the money goes.
Just a minute.
Don't interrupt. Let me finish.
But you're not...
And this man won't let me speak. You, Shorty, shut up and let me speak. I'm taller than him, ladies and gentlemen, by at least 3 inches, which means I'm a lot more respectable looking. Everyone knows politicians lie and steal and cheat, but at least with me in charge, you know I look good and I have a very supercilious manner. Besides which, I've been abroad and I prefer it here because I'm a man of the people. Vote Shrub. You'll get richer and you won't feel guilty about it.
Enough! We're running out of time, and you completely failed to answer the question.
I'm a professional. That's my job.
And Mr. Hickory, what about you?
All right. These problems are typical of what happens with an open border to the north. The state is filling up with trash. People who can't tell the difference between a swamp and a marsh. Guys who don't know the first thing about the legality of marrying within the family. That's why we need a river. People, I'm telling you, pick up your spades, go into your garden, start digging as deep and as far as you can. Pretty soon the whole state will be flooded and ruined, and then they'll have to leave. We must build a moat to the north or they will come down and ruin this great state.
And Mr. Hickory, were you born in Florida?
What a stupid question of all the cheek.
Were you?
Of course not. No one's been born in Florida since 1877. But I've been here for 5 years, which is a very long time.
Yes, it is. A very long time. Almost as long as this show. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Pressing Issues with me, Maurice Chavez, presiding over some of the least informed debate on the radio. In this episode of Pressing the Issue, we had Alex Shrub, Callum Crayshaw, and John Florida Hickory discussing safety. I guess you've all got to make up your own minds. Should we be as wet as fish or a corrupt money-grabbing thief? Gentlemen, I feel we really got somewhere, and that Vice City and people everywhere know a lot more than they did before we began. And now, over to Jonathan and Melissa to talk to you about public radio in your area.
You're listening to VCPR, the radio station for disoriented and unrealistic college professors who wear fuzzy sweaters and find everything terribly interesting. I'm Michelle Montañez.
And I'm Jonathan Freeloader. Public radio is very important. You may have heard my recent hour-long story about my hike in the park.
That was fascinating and very important for everyone, even the blind. Play a selection, Jonathan.
I think this is the part where I came to the big tree.
I almost felt like I was there. You won't get this kind of nauseating detail on commercial radio. VCPR is 100% commercial free. Absolutely nothing interrupts your enjoyment of our fine programming and ability to tackle the important things like Jonathan's walk in the park. But we need you. Think of yourself as a member of this station, except you aren't allowed in the doors. That's an important metaphor for life.
Yes, how wonderful would it be to own an hour of this radio station? We just got an enormous pledge from Farewell Ranch. That's great. Farewell Ranch is a great place to take your loved one. Just dial 866-9-BURY-ME. Remember, VCPR is commercial and interest-free. Donate your money now. Let's get back to pressing issues.
Thank you, guys. So, we're back on Pressing Issues. Just one of many fine shows you'll hear if you have the patience to listen to public radio. Although thanks to the many awards we have won, Pressing Issues has extended playtime and is the #1 rated show in the Vice City area. I'm your very entertaining host, Maurice Chavez, a man climbing the broadcasting ladder at a rate of 6 knots.
There's lots of
6 years
people
ago,
again.
I was a clown, and now I'm a success. Think about it. Imagine where I could be in 10 years. I could achieve anything. Anyway, morality. What is it? Why do we need it? Our ancestors, shortly after discovering fire, built tools to beat each other over the head and discover how to make meat to celebrate with afterwards. Then Columbus came over, shut down the Pilgrim Discos. Why? All very confusing if you ask me. And you did. And I asked myself, that is a perfect subject for a region-wide discussion show, which is very lucky because I happen to host one. To discuss the subject of morality, we have firebrand preacher Pastor Richards, the head of the Pastor Richards Salvation Statue Organization, a group which plans to raise enough money to build a statue of Pastor Richards himself. We also have John Brown, leader of Moms Against Popular Culture, or MAPC. Or is it MAPS? MAP gay? I don't know. We're deep in acronym hell right now, or is it purgatory? And finally, we have Barry Stark, author of the book As Nature Intended. He's the editor of Vice City's Naturist News, and is working feverishly, it says here, to bring more nude recreation to Vice City. To protect the dignity of our other panelists, we place Mr. Barry Stark behind a divider.
I'm naked back here. It's my right as a person.
Yeah, that wouldn't have worked out so great.
Let's start with the obvious, yes? Is it moral to be naked?
Yes. You can't stop me.
Well, I'm a mother, so I have to deal with this issue every day. My adorable kids have learned that it's wrong to be naked. When it's bath time, they know to put on a bathing costume. That's also the reason there are no mirrors in my house. Nudity leads to bad, naughty things.
Maurice, if I may interrupt, I haven't worn clothes since 1982. Clothes are seriously unnatural. Didn't you guys learn anything from the 60s? I had a revelation when I was on holiday in Germany. I'd always felt very constricted. Then it hit me like a slippery fish. Clothes are plain wrong. When you're born, you're not wearing any clothes.
Let's go
When
here.
you die, you're not wearing any clothes.
I'm going to have to interrupt you there. What if you die at work?
I've been hit a whole
What if
bunch of
an enormous
times.
piece
This thing's all
machinery
fucked
falls
up.
on you while you're working?
Clothes lead to immorality. Nudity stops people from fighting. Have you seen an issue of National Geographic lately? People around the world are nude. You don't want to shoot a machine gun or a howitzer or a flamethrower if you're naked. It could burn or scald in quite a personal fashion, quite frankly. Have you been to the zoo? Animals are naked. If everyone were naked, there'd be no war. Everyone's complaining about crime and the theft of cars in the city. No one's ever stolen my car. No one's ever pickpocketed me. They've never even tried.
That's because you're a degenerate loony.
If the police were naked, it would set a great example to everyone.
Yeah, nobody can pick your pocket if you don't got any pockets.
Maurice, this kind of immoral behavior is exactly why I'm building the Pastor Richard Salvation statue. Noah had an ark, Texans had the Alamo, and I am building a highly fortified structure in my image. Simple. This 50-story statue will be able to deflect alpha, gamma, and beta radiation. The day is coming and coming soon where the artificial suns will rain down to punish the degenerates of this city. But you can save yourself. The Pastor Richard Salvation statue will be a completely self-sufficient community. We have canned food rations, private living quarters, and enough supplies to survive happily the predicted 40,000 years of nuclear winter. In Phase 2, and with funding from NASA, we will equip this massive statue with rockets. So when the poopy hits the proverbial fan, we will load up the statue with all of the people who have saved themselves through generous donations, blast into space, and colonize Saturn with a race of morally correct, affluent people ruled by me.
Will there be naked people?
No, turd brain. It's morally corrupt
What, he
people like
changed
you
his
we're
mind?
shielding ourselves from.
Where'd he go?
Liberals, degenerates, the Welsh.
Oh, too bad.
They're the ones responsible for the nightmare Vice City is today. The crime in the streets, the parties, the children born out of wedlock to a future of hopelessness. Anyone who does not agree with me is mentally sick and should be shot, I'm afraid to say. We need to build a place to escape these transgressions.
Whew, that's extreme stuff, Pastor. But we'll leave amateur eugenics for a minute and ask our other panelists. Jan, you're a mom, so you know everything. What is your thought on all this? And do you think Pastor Richard stole his ideas from a movie or book?
Well, yes, I am a mom. My kids are very special. So special, they go to special classes. Now, I teach my kids history to give them perspective. Last night I was telling them about how Magellan sailed around the Strait of Magellan and met some friendly natives that gave him supplies. Then he had to kill all of them. And that's an important lesson about life. If you look at nature, you'll see many species that eat their children to protect them. This is especially true of hamsters. It's about putting the family first. That's really important to me, and where a lot of my morality comes from. Radish or whatever they call them. How can you take your kid to a Little League game when you...
Ooh, I like that.
Trousers snake. Would you like to see it? Look at this. It's a little frog in my pocket. Calm as you like, not even awake.
Yeah, someone's invading, burning down their homes, and taking their toilet paper. Napoleon, Stalin, Attila the Hun, all of them. After you read my book, you will understand. I may have been born in the sea, but I'm no dummy.
Are we gonna talk about being naked?
Yeah, soon, Barry. Can the family be saved? Or, to put it another way, if we're meant to be monogamous, why aren't we born already married? Jan, over to you.
Well, Since I'm a happily married mother, I know the family unit is the basis of all society. Now, even when my husband is working late or away on an extended business...
Let's try this one again.
He's working hard so I can get another station wagon with even more...
Hello. Oh, no fair. Well, that was fun. Oh, that didn't work out like I thought it would. Cockroach.
Swallow this. Message. Look for a wreckage.
Isn't there one over here? Oh, there is, but I think I did it already.
We rarely let the dangerously
I'm gonna double check.
When we do, it's not unfair.
Okay, great. Oh, no bother. I never knew animals were so interesting. We'll be back after this. You're on K-Chat. Don't go away.
Do yourself a favor. Pick up your telephone. Call now. 1-866-9-SAVE-ME. What better place to witness 40,000 years of nuclear winter than from the comfort of your space-ready nuclear bunker? When we raise 25 million, we will
looks like I did it.
story tall likeness of me. If we raise 300 million, the statue will rotate so I can look over this great city and cast an evil eye on degenerates. And when the imminent nuclear strike occurs, those who put faith into action with sufficiently generous contributions will join me inside the Pastor Richard Salvation statue as we blast into space. Contribute to the Pastor Richard Salvation statue. Pick up your telephone. Call now. 1-866-9-SAVE-ME.
See how fast I can get this car going.
Here's your stallion. The car for freedom. The car for hot excitement. The car for a man who's alone against the odds.
Oh, gross. Do not show me that again.
Oh, cool.
You go through me?
bed, but I've seen worse.
You can have it back.
Ice. Where's that solace? Oh my god. Some visit lady friends, others go to a bar, and a strange few talk to rocks. My next guest is the author of this book, I'm Lovin' the Coven. She sits on the board of the Vice City Renaissance Committee, Gethsemane. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Amy. I brought you a crystal. Isn't it gorgeous?
I guess so, if you're into shiny glass. I prefer lacy gloves.
I don't know why I keep doing this. I don't need the money.
You're all mine, tough guy. There he goes. I'm giving chase.
Oh, you.
I'll drag him out by his feet.
sit down in the bluegrass, eat a bowl of commemorative beans, and enjoy sing-alongs at one of our nightly funerals. It's the Cowboys code. Work hard, don't shower, and die in your boots. Right, Norm? Smart prostates, farewell rest. The only way to ride into the sunset.
Yep, looks like suspect got away. Oh, wow.
People are turning into zombies. A roof separates you from the sunshine in the morning. A bed separates you from the loving earth at night. That's what's so great about learning these things. When you're no longer oppressed by the cultural pressures of making money or showering or wiping yourself after using a toilet, you can focus
I haven't
on
done
the
this one.
important
Thought I
things.
had.
Do you travel, Amy?
Well. To the beach.
No. Really, Trevor. My coven has been meeting every Thursday, Saturday to prepare for a grand choral journey along the same route that more people came from Russia and Alaska along the Bering Strait.
What's a coracle? Oh, is that like a Maibatsu? I prefer American cars.
No. Coracle. Cora means Arabian gazelle, which we all know was the daughter of Zeus, and Kar means gather grass and sew it together. A coracle is a single-person rowing boat made of reeds and twigs from ancient Britain. There's so many wonderful things you can learn from the ancient Britons, Amy. Like metallurgy, and how to cauterize the wound when a bear has eaten your arm. Everyone used to have a coracle, Amy, even people who were scared of water. We're all about working to preserve the diversity of Montreal. We use everything.
Question. Who's this we?
My coven.
Like witches?
No, yes, but not witches like you think. We're just a group of people who believe in communal sharing and chanting aloud and can't find husbands. Reading magazines, herbs, wines, plant gods, rubbing your skin raw with rocks, dying of old age at 27, crying in terror when it starts to thunder, and these are all the things our ancestors did. Since I found my new mind in Bible, things have really changed for me. And modern society only celebrates the self-fulfillment. Every man is a star in the sky, Amy. Not just the ones that sing on TV or those people in the movies. You need to separate your reflection from your true self. The sun god.
My brother had one of those, and the federales
I may have to hurt you!
Fuck am I at? Goddamn, all the way over here. Oh, you asshole. Aw. Oh, that sucks.
Officer, you really think my client was capable of that?
Tell people out there, become an internationalist. Learn oral traditions. Learn to respect life. Make war on machines. Marry your mother. Technology will enslave us. Buy my book. It's printed on bark.
Okay, okay. Let's take a quick call.
So, yeah, I want to talk about technology.
I'll try something a little different this time.
In the future, there will be robots, and I'm going to hack them all. I'll make them think funny things. You know, I can move satellites around.
Computers are evil. The Luddites of ancient Britain know this. That's why they destroyed the computers that created things faster and more efficient and took their jobs.
Oh, shut up. Computers aren't evil. It's the people that program the computers that are evil. That's a pretty big difference. I'm talking to you through a computer right now. I am a computer.
Well, anything that can think faster than me is evil. Anything which doesn't dance or sing or cry or wear a smock. You create your own reality. We are like the dust in the wind. We are golden. We've got to get ourselves back to the garden.
Okay, okay.
I know who you remind me of. My Aunt Susan.
Oh, she was single too.
I'm not single anymore. I share my life with a number of valuable partners, and we commune with each other in a non-judgmental, expressive way.
Old maid, my mom calls her. Anyway, let's go to the phones. You're on K-Chat.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, that was great. Really interesting. I'm British, you see.
Like our ancient wood-wearing queen, Medusa. Medusa.
No, I think actually it was well overseer, but no, not really. I'm Hammershey, I'm your business.
A wanderer.
Yes, I was wondering. You're a good witch, correct?
Yes, a white witch.
But you have a broom?
Yes, it's ceremonial.
Like if I hadn't learned my spells or something? Would I get smacked with it?
Violence is wrong.
But you must hit Freddy with your broom. Freddy's been very naughty and not learned his spells.
What the fuck?
Hit me, Harry, let's hit me. I deserve it.
Prank caller! Prank caller! Sorry, listeners. Somebody call the IRS. Who let that guy in the country?
Yes, poor man, so lost in ill at ease with his father's own mother nature. I hope he finds what he needs.
And I need to take a commercial break. Yes, good luck.
Gethsemane.
Yeah, I hope you find what you're looking for, and I sincerely hope you... Woo!
Let's see what we got over here.
They didn't call me Death and Tight Pants for nothing. When you have such a rewarding career naming others as I have, you know how to stay.
I better get back over here because I'm going to get killed if I don't.
And I say, what is this? I mean, what in the world is this? These people ain't hip. They ain't got a clue. When you think you know it, if you come into the...
Suspect targeted.
And once a month, it's our famous Lucky Dip medication switching. Musty Pines is located at a luxurious location overlooking Vice City's state-of-the-art sanitation facilities. You can still visit your old people, but now you have the comfort of knowing you don't have to. After they pass on to something better, guaranteed in 3 months or less, you can start enjoying their money. Finally, you can have quality family time again. Musty Pines. Now, you don't have to say goodbye.
Probably a bad idea, but I'm going to do it.
Hey, can I borrow a knife?
A deadly curse, a deranged killer, a small town in...
You're going down.
FBI, stop immediately!
Now they tell him to stop after they kill him. Typical.
Stop! What are you doing?
Taking your car is what I'm doing.
Another gas frog attack. So let's go to the phones. Who's on line 1?
Hey, Amy, I'm a first-time caller. How you doing? I love your show. So
Well, go ahead and feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe if you'd like. I'm gonna go ahead and stop here for tonight, but I will be back. I will probably be back sometime tomorrow. Well, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you later.